time now for the Beer Chill Saturday morning news on this Saturday morning, November 28th, 2015. And good morning to you all this lovely Saturday morning, November 28th, 2015. Here are your news and eyes here and on top story at 8 a.m. on this Saturday morning is a suspect in the police custody followed an hours-long shooting set off at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Colorado Springs where at least one police officer and two civilians were killed Friday. In Kampala, Uganda, Pope Francis has arrived at a massive gathering of Ugandan youth for a pep rally before headed to the Central African Republic on Sunday. Bamako, the United Nations said an unknown attackers fired rockets on the UN peacekeeping base in Kidal in northern Mali on Saturday, killing 3 people inside the latest sign that the West African country's Islamist insurgency is intensifying. Corey Morgan, 27 Lanson, has been charged in the first-degree murder of 9-year-old Tyshawn Lee. An arrest warrant has been sworn out for the third suspect to be involved. Kevin Edwards, 23, Chicago, remains at large. In Nairobi, Kenya, Kenya's police chief says that 2 Kenyans were in police custody amid assisting the Iranian state intelligence about attacks on Western targets in Kenya. Beirut, the Syrian army captured territory from Islamic State east of Aleppo, including several kilometers of highways linked into the city with jihadist de facto capital of Raqqa, Syrian state TV reported on Saturday. South Korean trained student identified Kim Cyber's unit as a student looked on at a text reading analysis on a computer monitor during a cyber defense program in class this month at the War Room at Korea University in Seoul, South Korea. Queen Elizabeth II wraps up a nostalgic multi-trip as she sat at a gala dinner during the CHOGM Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Attard, Malta yesterday. In Valletta, Malta, Britain's former Attorney General Baroness Patricia Scotland was elected Secretary General of the Commonwealth. In Manila, the Philippines received 2 new fighter jets from the South Korea Saturday, making what the military calls a return to the supersonic jet age. Black Friday shopping is still a tradition despite earlier sales. While in Chicago, the protest shut down. The shopping district demanded federal probe as a protest similar to one seen on November 25th shut down much of Chicago's famed Magnificent Miles shopping district on Black Friday. Donald Trump, as many people on the left and even some on the right agree, is undoubtedly and intentionally making controversial remarks on cultural, racial, and religious issues. Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. Heavy rain and icy conditions are likely to stick around for most of the Thanksgiving holiday and weekend in parts of the central United States. U.S. markets closed early day after Thanksgiving holiday. Then Black Friday crowds kick off holiday shopping season and Disney drags on Dow, Wall, the S&P, and weighs on media stocks. Chinese company Boyafel seeking to build the world's largest clone factory in Tianjin, a 14,000 square meter facility in which animals like cattle and sniffer dogs will be cloned. Rupert Murdoch said that the Los Angeles Times could be purchased by local investors, including philanthropist Eli Broad. There is something strange happening in the world's ocean due to an excess of carbon dioxide. Plankton is apparently growing rapidly in spite of scientific predictions. If there is a finding that exemplifies the need for additional investments in weather resiliency and adaptation measures, the United Nations put it forth this week. In Washington, Bill Gates will announce the creation of a multi-billion-dollar clean energy fund on Monday to reopen the Paris Summit meeting intended to forge a global record to cut planet warming emissions according to people with the knowledge. When people were celebrating the Thanksgiving with family and friends, astronauts on board the International Space Station were looking at the Earth. Researchers say that healthcare workers need to pay greater attention to the type of marijuana patients are using. After weeks of criticism from patients, doctors and drug makers are fracking of life-saving medicines priced more than 50-fold alternative pharmaceuticals original on the pledge to cut the $750 per pill price. Chikungunya, a painful mosquito-borne virus that is spreading fast across the Americas, can be more serious than feared, researchers report. Wheelchair users are 3 times more likely to die on road traffic accidents in comparison to any other pedestrians, as most of the deaths take place in the intersection of the middle of study published in the Peter Cheladusa, 804, tied up for a spot for the party last night. Good result by local teams. Boston Bruins defeat the New York Rangers at the TD Garden 4-3, while the Boston Celtics defeat the Washington Wizards 111-78. The final full weekend of the regular season means the stakes and emotions will be higher than ever, with Game 7 college profile playoff inclinations bragging rights center line. Fort Worth, Texas was the worst of times and the worst of times, and it's a game of no wisdom and a danger of offensive foolishness. And City, Matt Jones shot a 368-12, a 3-stroke advantage over a search of George Speed after the third round at Astriano, but on Saturday. Peter Childers time is now 8:05 here on this Saturday morning. Here's Stat Outfall Weather Report. And we're seeing mass back in the eastbound side a little slow before 290, 395 in Auburn, Massachusetts here. 101 on the westbound side a little slow after Route 95 in Hampton. And on the main trip, I'm going to stop at an accident in Gunwick. So expect a few delays. And 95 in the main trip back in both ends of York to Plaza a little slow here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing coming out here on this Saturday morning highways and byways in New England there. And take a look at MBTA alerts here. Buses replaced an orange line between Oak River and Southern stations on November 29th to December 3rd from about 8:45 until closing here. Buses replaced red lines between JFK, UMass, and Quincy Center stations on Saturday, November 12th, 2015 from the start to the end of the service. Meter rail, favorite whistle line train 1501, 648 from substation currently operating 1050 minutes beyond skills between Wellesley Hills and Worcester. Break line train 1703, 728 up on the stop and door set to the 15-20 minutes to the mechanical problem and the ferries down. Looking good. Peter Jello News on 806 time out for weather report and looking at the radar situation here shows a line of rain showers from Boston and Norfolk County and stretching up to the northeastern Massachusetts and central western portions of Massachusetts and stretching down the northwestern and north central portions of Connecticut, and a line of rain showers from I-87 from Poughkeepsie and Newbury stretching up to the Albany here, and seeing some spotty rain showers from 7 Vermont down for 7 Metro and 7 portions of Maine from Maine to back from Portland and the Wells, and see sleet and snow showers west of I-93 and west central portion of New Hampshire, the northeast of Lebanon, New Hampshire, and some spotty sleet showers in the southeastern portions of Rutland, Vermont. Okay, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, chance of shower, Petrograd after 2 p.m. Otherwise, clouds got about 54 degrees. A lot of variable wind became an offer at 6 miles in the morning. Chance patience 40%. New percent of less than 10 inches possible. For tonight, slight chance of showers before 10 p.m. Petrograd before 8 p.m. Otherwise, clouds got the grudge become clouds got low about 30 degrees and north at about 6 miles an hour. Chance patience 20%. Sunday, sun's got about 45 degrees and north at about 5 miles an hour. Here. For Saturday night, most coast got about 25 degrees and northward about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For Monday, most coast got about 39 degrees and northward about 3 to 5 miles an hour. Monday night, Petrograd after 4 p.m. Most coast got about 26 degrees. Tuesday, chance rain after 3 p.m. Petrograd after before 11 a.m. Punta got about 47 degrees and chance patience 30%. Tonight, rain like May after 8 p.m. Petrograd after 9 p.m. Clouds got low at 40 degrees and chance patience 70%. Wednesday, rain like May before 1 p.m. Petrograd between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. Clouds got down at 53 degrees and chance patience 6%. Wednesday, chance of showers before midnight. Most clouds got low at 36 degrees and chance patience 40%. Thursday, most clouds got about 46 to about 29 degrees. And for Friday, most clouds got about 47 degrees. Currently in Norton, 51 degrees overcast, guys. Give it to the 86%. And that is going to be it for the Pizza Channel. Saturday morning news on it. Saturday morning, November 28th, 2015. I usually have a good morning and good day to you here.